everyone, I am Dr. Mohua Roy, consultant pediatric cardiologist from R.N. Tagore Hospital, Kolkata. Today I would like to discuss about cardiac manifestation due to COVID-19 virus among children. WHO and CDC both have expressed concern regarding non-respiratory involvement or manifestation among pediatric age group due to COVID-19 virus. I would like to discuss about those non-respiratory cardiac manifestation by COVID-19 virus. Number 1, Kawasaki's disease. If a child is having Kawasaki's disease, then that child should have fever. Along with fever, there may be skin rash, lymphadenopathy, red eyes. Along with this, there may be cracked lip and strawberry tongue. But each and every clinical features may not be present in a same child. Some clinical manifestation may present, some may not be. And we pediatric cardiologists and pediatricians are very much well aware of Kawasaki's disease. But the problem is that this Kawasaki disease and COVID-induced Kawasaki's disease are same or not, we are not sure about it. But this COVID-induced Kawasaki's disease is involving adult and adolescent and grown-up kids. Normally, Kawasaki's disease occur below 5 years age group. And the peculiarity of COVID-induced Kawasaki's disease is that if we do echocardiography in Kawasaki's disease, we may find coronary artery dilatation, aneurysm formation and thrombus formation. But in this COVID-induced Kawasaki's disease, this coronary involvement is very early as well as extensive. Now, I would like to discuss the second disease, that is multisystemic inflammatory disease due to COVID-19 virus. What happens if this disease occur? Then the child should have fever. Along with fever, there may not be respiratory symptoms. There may be GI symptoms like pain abdomen, diarrhea, vomiting. Along with that, whatever I have told regarding Kawasaki's disease clinical manifestation may present. But the most devastating fact is that this type of children may have very low blood pressure. So, this type of children may need early intubation and ventilatory support along with ICU care. And if we do investigation, we may find inflammatory markers are sky high. If we do CRP level, if we do procalcitonin, proBNP, ferritin and a D-dimer assay, then we may find high level of those inflammatory markers. Now I would like to discuss about third different form of COVID-19 virus, that is myocarditis. If this patient is having myocarditis, there is a chance that this child may have features of congestive heart failure, which is also acute in onset. If we do echocardiography, then we may find there is sudden reduction of the contractility of the ventricle. If we do other investigation like that of troponin I, troponin T, CPK and LDH, along with that proBNP, then we may find those inflammatory markers are also very high. Now I would like to discuss about one interesting thing, that is if we do RT-PCR of COVID-19 virus, we may find that this is negative because this COVID-19 virus may affect this specific child 2 to 3 weeks prior. So, it is the immunological manifestation which we are seeing at present. Now, I would like to discuss about treatment. Treatment are mostly supportive care. Some child may need medication to increase or sustain blood pressure or may need ICU care. Along with that, we should consider about immunoglobulin administration. Along with that, there may be a role of aspirin group of medication, that is antiplatelet medication. Thank you.